What's that? Oh yeah, we do clean up nice. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Veronika and I'm a part-time reseller on the platforms Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, ThredUp, and as of very recently also The RealReal, and that's why we're here today. We're going to talk about The RealReal, and we dressed up a little bit. I usually don't put that much effort into my appearance, I guess, on videos, especially not lately where I've been sitting in my car for the most part, but hey, my girl, Dollar Dr. Jennifer, dresses up for her The RealReal videos, so I'm going to follow her lead and I'm going to at least try to look put together, which is why I'm wearing something that's available for sale in my Poshmark closet, and it's a super cute kimono type rope top situation. So if you're interested in that, let me know down below or send me a message on Instagram and I can certainly sell that to you. We're here to talk about The RealReal today, and we are talking about my latest box that I sent them, what they accepted, how much they listed it for, and then also I will give you a quick update at the end on my payout for September, which I got on September 15th. I only had 2 sales in September, or 2 sales that I got paid out for in September, and I'll tell you what those were. And if you're interested in videos like that and reseller content in general, please do subscribe. If you're specifically interested in videos on The RealReal, I do have a playlist. I'll link it up here, and it only has 2 videos so far, but we're getting there, okay? I'm documenting all of my The RealReal adventures because it is still a new platform for me to sell on, and I'm trying to slowly build up my presence on there because, in case you didn't know, with The RealReal, when you first start sending in items, your payout is really, really low. It's real low. So when you first start, your payout is really low, but as you're selling more, your payout percentage increases, and ultimately, when you get to the highest of tiers, you can get, I think, between 70 and 80% of what the item sold for. So ultimately, that is the goal. I'm getting there very, very slowly, but we're getting there. We're gonna get there, okay? And I'm here to document all of it. So I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you do. And let's get started and look at the items, first of all, that I sent to them and that they accepted from my most recent box. So in case you're wondering, I did document the box as I was packing it. Again, that video is up here, and I did add a few more items later on that I got from the bins, and I showed them in a bins haul, which I can also link somewhere up here below anywhere. So I sent them a total of 25 items, which that's a big box for The RealReal. And you can send them any quantity. You can send them one thing if you want to, but I like to just, you know, pack a little bit more and just make it worth my time. So I sent them 25 items and they accepted 21 out of those 25. And I'm going to record my screen on my phone as I'm looking at it. I hope the Poshmark notifications will chill out so I can actually use the screen recording later and show it to you guys over here. Okay, so we are recording. So hopefully you can see what I see over here. Do you see what I see? Hopefully. Okay, and I just literally logged on and I'm already seeing a return, which is not fun. But anyway, let's just for now look at what they accepted. Let's ignore anything that has sold or that has sold and has been returned, because again, with The RealReal, I think customers have about 3 weeks to return an item. So that's why you only get paid once a month, once the 3-week return period is over. So first item they accepted was this Nilly Lotan silk v-neck button-up top blouse thing. Very plain classic shirt that I got from a ThredUp box. They listed it for $95. It did sell, and then the buyer requested a return, so that's not fun, but whatever. Also, another item that they accepted and that already sold, but again, I haven't gotten paid out yet, is this Alice & Olivia tweed pattern crew neck sweater. It had these sequins. I thought it was super tacky. I also got that from a ThredUp box. Same box, actually. I can link that video here as well. I'm linking a lot of things already, so if you don't see it there, it's because I ran out of space. But they accepted it. It sold for $52, and if If it doesn't get returned, I will get $20.80, but that will be part of my next video when I can tell you, okay, either I got paid out or not. So for now, I'm not putting that down as an actual sale. They did, much to my surprise, they did accept the Ralph Lauren crew neck sweater. It's a blue label Ralph Lauren, so it's not even the best of the best. I'm very surprised by that. It also had a small like stain somewhere that they didn't disclose. Interesting. It's listed for $80, which I also find interesting. So if it sells, I get 40% of that. Also with the RealReal, if a customer uses a coupon, that comes out of your earnings as well. And then at some point they just put stuff on sale, so your payout is really, really low if an item sells when it's already on sale. You can request them back. I haven't done that yet because honestly, I don't want to see any of these items again. So I will probably just let them sit there until they eventually make me a little bit of money. Might not be the best strategy. Other people have different strategies. You can check out different channels. My girl Chloe, Coverly Chaos, she talks a lot about the RealReal. So does Jack Valentine, who you probably all know if you're a clothing reseller on Poshmark. And also Daniela, Ivy and Blush. They all talk a lot about the RealReal on their channels, their strategies, what they're sending, etc. And they're a lot more knowledgeable than me. But I'm trying to hang with the RealReal crowd. Okay. Next up, we got this frame plaid print long sleeve button up top with tags. They put this on a female mannequin. It's a men's shirt, and I think that's probably why it got returned after it sold for $75. This came from my very first ThreadUp box. That's my very first video on this channel. If you want to check that out, go right ahead. It's not very good, but it's there. So this is like a $200 shirt, new with tags, and it didn't sell for me. So I hope it'll sell again. So far, my experience with the RealReal is that the items that sell and then get returned, they do sell again. So, and then they stay sold for the most part. So I'm hopeful that I will get a payout for this eventually. The next one is super excited, and keep all your fingers and toes crossed that this sale sticks because I'd be very excited for that. They did accept the Bogner, yes, that's how you say it, the Bogner turtleneck sweater. It's a vintage sweater. It doesn't have a size. They listed measurements. They listed this for $125. And if this sale sticks, then I get $50 for it. I distinctively remember paying $1 for this at my honey hole in our $50 thrift challenge that I did with Becky Park's reseller YouTube mentorship group. I don't think I can link anymore, but that video is on my channel. I have a whole playlist called collabs and challenges or something like that. You can find it on my channel if you're interested. So that's when I picked that up, and yeah, I really hope that they keep the sweater. That would be lovely. Another item that they accepted, sold, and got returned are these Donald J. Pliner print slides. I'm sorry, they say animal print slides. These are not animal print. I'm so confused. I didn't even realize that. They have like a cork pattern, like a faux cork, and then just a very lightweight wedge heel. I'm very confused by this, but who knows? So they sold and got returned, whatever. They don't have a picture yet for the next item, which is Christian Dior Vintage, which is just a men's button-down like dress shirt. I showed that in a bins haul, and they already have the price listed for $35. I will say with the RealReal, sometimes they list a price initially, and then you check back later and they drop that price down, or sometimes maybe they increase it too. I had that happen with a couple of items where I was getting really excited, and then the price dropped down by like half, and I was like, all right. So the whole process of the RealReal, going through your items, pricing them, listing them, it takes a while. Today is October 5th as I'm filming that. I'm trying to remember when they received this. I think it says here. Oh yeah, they received it on the 15th of September. So it's been like 3 weeks and they're still not completely done. Anyway, next up we got this Karen Millen silk scoop neck blouse. They accepted that and listed it for $50. They did accept the Vera Wang leather slingback pumps. Those took them forever to list too. I think they're vintage. They listed them for $50, which is not too exciting, but whatever. I got them from a ThreadUp box as well. Look at that. Are you sensing a pattern? The next item is the Saks Fifth Avenue striped long sleeve men's shirt that I got from the bins also very recently. Surprised they took that, but not mad. I have like no work into this. I think I may have washed it, but that's about it. They also accept this kids Columbia printed fleece pullover and this Nike boys long sleeve printed sweater. And then also another kids item, the Hannah Anderson girls long sleeve embroidered dress. Super cute. I hope that sells. And the Columbia 3/4 sleeve button up top, which they listed for 50 bucks. I couldn't move that thing for 15, but okay. They also did accept the White & Warren striped scoop neck sweater, which I personally love. That one I might actually reclaim if it doesn't sell and just keep it for myself because it's super pretty. They accepted the little Nike girls toddler zip-up jacket. Initially they had this listed for 50 and I almost peed my pants because it's like a tiny kid's item. And then they dropped it to 25, which is still a lot, but anyway. They also listed the vintage Nike windbreaker. They listed it as a performance jacket for 40 bucks. The Tibby patent leather printed slingback sandals. They listed that for 85. They accepted the Theory leather braided accent espadrilles. I'm just reading these titles that they gave them. It's a mouthful. They listed those for 55. And then there's a whole bunch here that they didn't accept. So they didn't accept the girls' swim tankini top. I'm actually glad that they put in Nike swimwear because I was not sure if it's swim or just activewear. So now I know. I can insert a picture here because I still have the listing in my Poshmark closet, and when I get it back, I'll just reactivate it. Then they also didn't accept the St. John shoes that I also got in... Wait, I didn't get them in a box. I did thrift those. They're like vintage St. John. It says here that they didn't accept them because there's tearing. There's no tearing on these shoes, so I'm not sure why they didn't take them, but I'll list them if I have to. And then they have two more items here where it says other designer knitwear, not on current designer list. One of them is a Hannah Anderson dress. So not on the designer list is a lie because it is. I don't know what the other one is. I'm trying really hard to remember what else I sent them. I don't know. So when I eventually get this box back, or if I can remember by the time I upload this video, which I probably can't because I'm planning on uploading this tomorrow, then I'll insert it somewhere, but I have no idea what this is, honestly. Oopsies. They did accept the Columbia zip-up windbreaker, listed it for 60 bucks. Again, this item, it's a kid's item. I got it from a friend for free, and it's just like a very basic like windbreaker. You know what a windbreaker is. It has spots on it that they didn't disclose, but that you can actually see in the picture if you zoom in. So that's ridiculous. But they listed it for 60, so maybe it'll sell. That would be pure profit, and I would not be mad at that. And then last but not least, they listed the Marmot, I always forget. Marmot maybe. I don't know. Jacket, also a windbreaker. They also listed that for $125. I think I had it listed for 50 and I barely got any interest. It is an extra small, but it's oversized. And I got that from my very first ThredUp box as well, just like the frame shirt. So some of these items I've had for a really long time, and I've had them listed for a really long time. And so I'm not sure if I'm gonna ever reclaim them or if I'll just accept whatever little money I can get through the RealReal. I haven't decided yet. Part of the reason why I'm just like not in a hurry to reclaim anything that hasn't sold yet is because I have a move coming up. I mention it in every video. I feel like Jack and Ryan talking about their move at this point, and I still have like 3 months left. So I promise I'll get through a video where I'm not gonna mention it. I promise we'll make it happen. Anyway. But because of that, I'm not mad to have these 25 items, well, 21 items out of my house, plus whatever I sent the first time around. I'm working on building another box, but at this point, I don't have that much left anymore to send them. A lot of the items that are on their list that I could have sent them actually ended up selling for me, which is always great because that usually gives me a bigger payout. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not really thrifting right now, but if I were to go thrifting, I would probably try and find some more items just to make it worth, you know, packing the package, printing out the packaging list, etc. Okay, let's talk about the items that sold and that I already got paid out for this past month. So on the 15th of September. Only 2 sales, but they were decent. Both of these items sold in August, so I got paid out on September 15th. The first one is this Diane von Furstenberg merino wool printed sweater. It's actually a cardigan. I picked this up and showed it in one of my quick car thrift hauls, and I picked it up specifically to send to the Real Real. I have mixed results with Diane von Furstenberg myself. I do have a bunch of dresses that I could send them. I might do that. I'm not sure yet though. Anyway, so I have mixed results with Diane, with DVF. She may not currently even be on the list. I didn't see her when I looked earlier, but they would probably accept it if I send it. So this merino wool printed cardigan sweater sold for $52. The person had a 20% discount or a coupon, and so I get $20.80. Which is okay, considering that I thrifted this for about $3-4, didn't put any work into it, just put it in a box and send it off. So that works for me. And then the other exciting sale, this was also an item that sold, got returned, and then sold again, is this Christian Dior Vintage Monsieur trench coat. So this is Christian Dior Monsieur, which, okay, I'm going to get in trouble with Jack and Ryan, but Jack says that the Real Real does not accept this brand. My guess is they accepted it because it's vintage. So it's this beautiful, gorgeous, old school trench coat that I found at the bins. And I almost freaking peed my pants. I was so excited. I was like, this can't be real. I'm so excited for this. And then it had some gloves in the pockets that I took out, listed, and sold. So that was pretty awesome. Yeah, so this sold for $116 with a 20% coupon. And I got $46.40, which is pretty good. Would I have liked to get more for this? Sure. But was I able to sell it myself? No. So you kind of want to figure out, is it worth your time to list some of these items versus just sending them off and accepting a little bit of a lower payout, especially if you're getting these items from the bins, or if you have a thrift store that's really cheap, or if you have like a rich family member who's sending you or giving you all their fancy stuff and you don't want to deal with it. Like, I know I don't have a rich family member, but I don't want to deal with fancy stuff. Just send it to a Real Real, get a little bit lower payout, but you're also not putting any work into it. You're literally sending it off, and their customer service is fantastic. They're almost a little bit too eager because they will like text you and call you and ask you if they can help you, and I'm always like, leave me alone. I'll send it when I'm ready. But overall, they are pretty fantastic, and so far my experience has been nothing but good. There are always exceptions to that rule. Not everybody has the same experience, of course, but so far I'm pretty happy with things that are happening. I do still have a whole bunch of items listed. A lot of them from my first box are kind of sitting and getting put on sale, so I don't know. Like I said, as of right now, I'm not reclaiming anything. They don't really put a time limit on them as far as I know. They will keep your items forever and ever and just drop the price on them, and then eventually you get like $2 for it probably, but that's fine. So if you go sourcing from the Real Real in their clearance section, chances are you're picking up, you know, maybe my items that I no longer want. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below if you have tried out the Real Real, especially if you've tried out the Real Real for anything other than clothing, shoes, purses, and jewelry, because they recently expanded to like collectibles and things, and I have literally no idea what any of that is and how to look for it and what they would even accept. So if you are in that world and if you've tried out the Real Real and you've been successful, then please leave a comment down below for all of us so we can all learn. And maybe if you have a YouTube channel, make a video about it, because I'd be so curious to hear about that experience. I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't specifically looked either, but there must be people out there taking advantage of that. So if you have more information on that portion of the Real Real, please share with the class. So if you had a good time today, if you learned something, and if you like this kind of content from me, especially not me sitting in a car for once, then please do hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, please do subscribe. Just make sure you check, is the button red? Not this one on the screen, but the one below, is it red? Just click it, make it go gray, and then you're subscribed. And then if you feel sassy today, you can also hit that bell notification, and then you get notified every time I upload a new video. I'm kind of a little bit off schedule right now. I try to post videos twice a week, but I don't have specific days when I upload. It just happens when it happens, and I try to space it out a little bit. Another thing I want to quickly announce, because it is coming up, our second episode of our second Saturdays at the bar is coming up this Saturday, October 9th, on my friend Jennifer's channel, Dollar Dr. Jennifer. I will put a picture down here so you can see what you're looking for when you're looking for her channel, and her channel will also be linked down below. So it's going to be Jen, Glamma, and Chloe and me, and it's going to be our special Halloween episode. We already dressed up a little bit for our thumbnail, and we're going to be dressed up again for the actual episode. Not like this, but you're in for a treat, trust me. So I hope you guys can join us this coming Saturday, October 9th. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have to do it a little bit earlier this time around, 3 p.m. West Coast time. Pacific, right? Yes, Pacific. Wow. I am all out of words for today, but I'll be better by Saturday, hopefully, and I will see you guys at the bar. Little less fancy, but it's gonna be fun, I promise. We have some fun games planned, and also, spontaneously, we decided today that we're gonna make it a Ask Us Anything episode, so if you have questions for any of us, or all of us, then send them to me on Instagram, or send them to Jen, or Chloe, or Glamma, or you can even leave them in the comments down below. I'll copy them and save them somewhere so that we can hopefully answer them on Saturday. Okay, it should be a fun live, and I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to hanging out with my gals as well. I hope you can join us in the chat, and I will see you then. Cheers!